That fake is cracking me up. I think the reason why Iridium Kush wears a hat all the time is because he's bald like Kevin.
So these were all Satan's friends, right? And do you guys remember the incel ex guy? He like got her roses and shit, and they were buddies, but I guess they fell out too. And he was in my chat the other day. Bitch, you're not invited to the party. You gone.
And so he's always wearing these ridiculous hats. So I can't remember who sent that to me, but they created that photo. It was fantastic. Oh, so I want to come up and just make a statement because
Satan needs to make a statement. William, I heard you got gone. You gone. I heard William got gone.
Katie's always mad. And I listened to a few minutes of our live stream last night, and I wanted to just point something out. Now, I heard Peach say that Ghost built Katie's channel, which is absolutely untrue. And
thank you, Satan, for telling a truth. Yes, that was absolutely not true. They're liars. And that was the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, for real. That made no sense. I don't know why she'd even say that shit. Yes, Tarek, I think you got called out. Everybody gets called out. I can foresee that happening. I wouldn't be shocked. I just wouldn't. Yeah, I would not be shocked. Peach needs them, okay? Peach needs to have somebody there so they can fight on her behalf, right? And you'll see this in a minute. Like, why isn't Peach Live saying this with her chest? This isn't an issue with them. This is an issue with you. So why don't you speak for your whole self? Like me. I don't have anybody up here speaking for me. And I think that makes them very mad. You know what I mean? Never will I ever, hold on, let's listen to Satan's statement.
Ghost did an interview of her in spring of 2023, and that was when she was obsessively covering Rebel. And she would get less than 40 people in her live stream consistently, typically average around 20. And she started hanging out in my community as well. Now,
you don't have a community. You don't have a community. Okay. I did come around her community a little bit, but my mods hated you and my chat hated you. And you would come up on the live, my panels, and like take over them and shit. And like, no one liked you over here. So yeah. And then you like wanted me to choose between Karen and the shit show people. And like, what now your whole profile picture now is of Karen and you're mean and you make fun of her, make it make sense. I don't remember, maybe Ghost interviewed me. Yes, I probably had 20 people in my channel. I was a struggling content creator. I still am. All I have for you bitches is non-tent, pure non-tent. Okay. It's just nothing. Everything here's trash. I don't know why you guys even watch me. Okay. I don't know why you even watch me.
During this time in 2023, when Ghost would go live, he could barely get 50 people in his chat. So I don't really know how Ghost built Katie's. But once I started kind of hanging out with Katie and Katie was hanging out in my community.
You don't have a community. You are trash, dude. You have a channel. Like, what's your community? What is it? What is it consider? Your Mean Girls? Is that your community? Okay, fine. Have it. Your community is the Mean Girls. Cool.
The people from my community at that time then began supporting Katie, where she would get about the equivalent numbers that I would get, which was still more than Ghost. And Peachy to this day can barely break 30 viewers. So she mentioned, whatever, I was part of the shit show community before Ghost. Yeah, you were, and you still could not break 40 viewers.
Is that true, y'all? I don't think that's true. Even if it is true, who gives a fuck? Who the fuck cares? It's all about the numbers, the numbers, the numbers, the numbers. And my name brings numbers. I think Kells had like the most people in her chat that she's ever had in her life. Because every time she goes live, every time any of them go live, they get numbers. And it's weird. I mean, they say I'm irrelevant. They say that I'm canceled, that I am a flop on here. I should just quit on here. Bitch, my whole channel got nuked. I haven't been live. I don't go live regularly at all anymore. And I'm still pulling in 102 people. People don't know where the fuck I'm at anymore. Like, I'm rebuilding. It happens. I don't care. Okay. This is fun for me. I don't give a fuck. The numbers, the obsession with numbers and stuff, that doesn't see what I mean. She sees value in who watches her. She finds her worth in the numbers that they get in their channels, that she gets in her channel. So basically, you're a piece of shit if you don't have more than 40 people or 50 people in here. That's how she gauges your worth. Okay. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. You're right. And they say, like, I guess Sarah made like a thing about, me going me. How am I supposed to, everything that you talk about is about me. They make it about me. I just live rent free in their heads. For real. Tell me I don't. That's all